Numenor, also called Andor, more notably by the elves, was a star-shaped island in the middle of the Western Sea and was mostly populated by the men. It also hosted quite a peculiar curse, otherwise known as the Doom of Men. Throughout the Second Age, as their envy to imitate the elves, immortal powers slowly grew, and their gratitude in respect of Iluvatar and even the Valar slowly became scarce. More and more Numenorians began to desperately delay their deaths, some even wanting to find the way to wake the dead once more. The elves constantly reminded them of the burden of immortality and that death was not a curse but a gift. Tar and Calimon, king of Numenor in the Second Age, 2221, did not heed to the elves' reminders and separated himself from them and the Valar, eventually corrupted by Sauron. The Numenorians therefore were separated, on one side the king's men, the more popular and more proud group of the two agreeing with Tar and Calimon. On the other, Elendil, the Numenorians who were still friendly to the elves and favoured the Valar, known as the Elendili. Later on, the Numenorian king stopped dedication to Iluvatar, officially turning his back on him. Years continued with the Numenorians tirelessly trying to make their lives longer, until Ar-Pharazôn came to power. This king was strongly obsessed with immortality, and with each year his fear of death grew stronger. Meanwhile, Sauron was expanding his territory rapidly, and many men either fell to his armies or joined him. With a jealous intent, Ar-Pharazôn attacked Mordor and successfully brought Sauron back in Numenor as a hostage. Feeling proud of his accomplishments, Sauron was therefore unwilling, of course, under the king's service, and from his position managed to corrupt Ar-Pharazôn. Frightened of old age, the Numenorian king was persuaded by Sauron that Iluvatar was not real and only a lie created by the Valar to control the elves and men. The Dark Lord told him that to be able to escape the halls of Mandos once he died, he would have to worship Morgoth the Dark. To convince the rest of the Numenorians, he built a worship temple to Morgoth and there burnt Iluvatar worshippers and eventually chopped down the White Tree of Numenor. Loathed by the Elendili, Morgoth's worshippers in Numenor eventually became known as the Black Numenorians. After the fall of Numenor itself, Umbar, a Numenorian city built on the southern shores of the Bay of Belfalas, was left standing and hosted many Black Numenorians who welcomed tribes of the Harad Rim into its walls. Two Black Numenorian lords, Fwynir and Heramur, settled with the Harad Rim and allowed Umbar to retain much influence over the Harad Rim, and they proved to be powerful enemies against Gondor. On the origins of the Harad Rim, their corruption from Sauron came much earlier when the men first awoke in Hildorian. Sauron found them before any other race and corrupted many of them. The Edain managed to escape this curse, but many such as the Easterlings and in our case the Harad Rim remained under Sauron's power for many years, with numerous tribes remaining hostile to Gondor even after Sauron's fall. Strong archers and horsemen in the Harad Rim were worthy opponents of Gondor. Their mimikil often caused great panic and were highly deemed by the warriors, and especially the Rohirrim, who feared the creatures greatly during the War of the Ring. Living in one of the harshest environments, the Harad Rim lived somewhat nomadic lives in extreme poverty, a reason for their allegiance to Sauron, who offered them wealth and water in exchange of their people. Most of Harad was separated into tribes, some more influential than others. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. The intro was made by Charlie Nerd from MCME. It's the first episode using that intro, as you've probably already noticed. But other than that, that's about it. Sorry that I haven't been able to get videos out recently. I've been busy. I got a new SSD, so I've had to change stuff around. And I just got back from holiday last week. But yeah, I'm going to try and get out some other videos as soon as possible. I am, however, away next week, so there will probably be about a week where nothing's coming out. So sorry about that, but nothing I can do. Alright, I'll see you later, guys.